Hey guys, professional angler and guide Paul Mueller. I want to show you a little modification I make to a worm hook when I'm fishing a straight tail worm, Texas rigged on a drop shot. So what you're going to need is a worm hook, either 2 or 3/0 Nagamagatsu, pair of scissors, lighter, and then also electrical shrink wrap tubing. Okay, so you got this shrink wrap tubing. What you're going to do with the scissors is you're going to cut a small little piece, but you're going to angle your cut. So you want one flat side, but then you also want this angled. So you got this angled piece like so. What you're going to do with it is you're going to take it and put the point of the hook, just kind of thread this up the hook, and you want to use a small shrink wrap tubing to the size of the hook that you're using. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to leave a little bit of space between the line tie and the worm hook. You're going to take this lighter and just shrink it down like so. You can see it'll mold to that hook, and what this little, as it actually dries, it'll get harder. What this little piece right here does is it keeps the worm from rolling off the hook. And this particular hook is the best hook that I've found to use on a straight tail worm to give it that perfect action, that streamlined profile. Okay, so now that I got this hook modified, the rest of the components for this rig is a pack of 5-inch Rain's bubbling shaker worms, watermelon seed, pack of Rain's tungsten downshot. I like using a 1/4 ounce pretty much most of the time, unless I'm fishing real deep, but since we're fishing grass edges in this case, I'm using a 1/4 ounce. Okay, so how I tie this hook on, I'm going to pinch the line and tie a Palomar knot, but I'm going to leave a good tag end, probably about around 12 to 18 inches. So I'm going to pinch the line, put it through, tie my Palomar knot over and under, put the hook through, wet it really good. Now I got this long tag end. Now this is key for the drop shot. I'm going to take this long tag end and I'm going to put it through the top of the eye like that, and you'll see once I pull it through, you'll see that hook sits upright, and that's critical for hook set percentage. Now I'm going to attach my Rain's tungsten drop shot sinker. Just kind of take the line, put it through there, and I'm just going to pull up until it gets tight. And there's my setup. So to rig the worm, I got my Rain's 5-inch bubbling shaker. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to barely hook it, kind of like I would fish it, rig it a Texas rig. So then, now what I do is I pull this all the way over that little shoulder there. And you can see that little electrical shrink wrap that I put on there keeps the worm from pulling off. Now I'm going to take the hook and kind of line it up to where I want to make this completely straight. So I'm going to just take it like so, right down the middle, poke it through, you'll see I have a nice streamlined bait right there. It has perfect action. You don't want that bait to roll up on the hook, and that's the key when you're fishing around grass, you're fishing around heavy cover like brush. That little setup will get you through the heaviest of cover and get you right down to those fish.